Well, joining us now on CBS News Boston is Plymouth Fire Chief Ed Brawley. Chief, thanks so much for speaking with us. We know it's a busy day for you.
Good morning. Yes, it's been a little bit busier this morning.
So, Chief, the concern, I don't know if you just heard our meteorologist, Sarah Robleski, talk about it, but it's that for communities south of Boston, that changeover from the snow to the sleet. And I'm curious if you're seeing it down there in Plymouth yet and what kind of maybe issues it's posing for you and your team.
We started to see a change over to sleet a little after 7 a.m. this morning, and that created very slippery road conditions. Even Route 3 traffic was very slow. It was light, luckily, because it's a Friday morning and it's school vacation week. But the off ramps in the highway itself was very slippery. We're seeing that now on the side roads. Basically, in Plymouth, everything from Route 3 east, we saw that switch over to sleet early on, and now we're starting to see the rain mix with it. What the worry is going to be later on when we get to the freezing temperatures, that it's going to be really treacherous at that point. Right now, there is an army of trucks out there. They are treating salt and plowing. But if you can stay off the road, please do so right now. It's extremely slippery out there.
Chief, I heard you say side roads are bad as well. I mean, Route 3 and side roads. Are there any specific areas, any hills, any spots that you want residents and drivers to avoid specifically where you guys have had issues this morning?
No, just be very careful on the off ramps. There are some areas of Route 3 where the trucks have caught up, Mass DOT and their contractors, but you get to the off ramps and they're very slippery. And then of course the side roads. It's just about every area right now until they're able to catch up and we get more of a rain cover on start to melt some of the snow.
Chief, you also mentioned the concern for later, which is that all of this is going to freeze over as those temperatures drop. So we've been urging people, if you're going to go out and shovel, not to put that strain on yourself. Try to do it now before everything freezes over and it becomes like that cement snow.
Yes, yeah, it's heavy snow here, and it will be, we know, with that mix. But if you aren't able to move it by this afternoon, when it freezes up tonight, it's going to be there probably over the weekend by the looks of the weather forecast.
All right, so if you can't move it, just leave it until you're able to get to it. All right, Chief Ed Brawley, thank you so much for being with us.